inside, outside me. As you speak through 10,000 leaves. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You know the words now? And there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. Sing it one time for me now, come on. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. Charleston National Choir. It has always, and it has always. In the house way down by the lake. Oh yeah. A story told in a mystic way. Those roads they roam through big fields. Oh yeah. Those roads my heart they come steal. Yeah. Come steal. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh yeah. And there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. Yeah. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. And it has always, and it has always. Well, I go to the letters it leaves. Oh, I go to the ones we don't see. My song is born of the wind. Yeah. Oh, no way to begin.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Anton's going to be about 10 minutes late, just so you know.
There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. It has always, and it has always, and it has always, and it has always. If there's a hole in your soul, you better fill it. If your cup is overflowing, don't spill it. You better hold it while the whole world's spinning around. Yeah. When your eyes look down on another, just remember that he's your own brother. This kind of love, well, it ain't going under. I've found, yeah. When you love one another, only good rain comes down. spark another match, start turning your wheel. Better turn it towards righteous living. Stop taking and start your giving. Yeah, this is the one thing missing, I feel. Loving one another is the only thing real. Yeah! Don't let your blessings turn into storm. And that type of living will leave you all alone. Oh, if there's a hole in your soul, you better fill it. If your cup is overflowing, don't spill it. You better hold it while the whole world's spinning around. Yeah, let's go. Don't let your blessings turn into storm. And that type of living will leave you all alone. Oh. And if your heart is troubled by feeling, just remember there's a way to spark healing. Yeah, the first step is when we start believing it's real. And this is the one thing missing, I feel, Lord, I feel. Loving one another is the only thing real. Yeah! Black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining?
All right, thank you all for your patience. My bad. On your backs, knees bent, feet flat. Actually, go ahead and start with the soles of your feet together and your knees wide. Get right into the hips. Let your knees get nice and heavy. Feel your breath move down into your belly. And then on your next exhale breath, contract your transverse abs, pull your lower ribs down toward the floor and use your internal obliques to hold your back flat onto the mat. And then keeping that, go ahead and bring your knees all together, all the way together. And then walk your feet a little bit wider apart, about as wide as your hips. And then just start to do some side to side windshield wiper movement. Keeping the ribs pinned to the floor, so we're still engaged in the transverse abdominis and internal obliques, the core. And then bringing it back around to center, pulling your knees in towards your armpits. A baby, happy baby. Rocking a little bit from side to side. Then grab the back of your thighs, rock forward and back a couple times. Okay, we're gonna come all the way up into a seat, all the way up to seated, right leg cross in front of left. Take a big inhale breath, arms reach up overhead. And then exhale, side body stretch, nice and easy here. Yeah, I didn't really cue that, did I? Bring your right arm over. Yeah, your right arm. I know, I'm doing the other. Now come right down the middle, arms in front, head down. And as you slowly sit up, take your right leg out to the front. Left hand's gonna come across towards your right toes. If you can grab that foot, press the ball of the foot forward into the hand. We're trying to lengthen the left side body, your lat. Right hand walks back a little bit, and you're adding a subtle little twist. Now that left hand's gonna go all the way up and back behind. Pushing the left shin, lift the hips. Nice. Now when we sit, we're gonna keep a bend in the left knee, but watch what I'm doing here. I'm gonna bring my right foot back behind me. So my right foot's back behind me. Yeah, right foot is back. You got that. Now take a twist to the right, sit up tall, push your heart forward. And then watch this, I'm gonna come to center and lift my hips. Press your pelvis toward the left front corner of your mat. Keep your shoulders squared to the front. You can go right hand to your hip. And we'll go ahead and sit, and then left leg extends as the right knee bends. Right arm, left leg crosses. Arms come up overhead, inhale. And then now we lean to the right, side body stretch, so left arm. And then right down the middle for a couple breaths. Left leg extends to the front. Right hand reaches toward the toes. And if you can grab the foot, press the ball of the foot into the hand. Lengthen your right side body, your lat. Turn a little twist to the left. Take that right hand behind the back, push down into the right shin, lift. The right knee's gonna stay bent when we sit. Left foot comes back behind us. Okay, we're gonna turn to the left. Now we're gonna rise up, and as we rise up, we're just pushing the hips to the front right corner of the mat. That left hip, right hip pressing forward, maybe hand to hip or behind the back. Good, now watch, as we sit, we're just gonna do side to side like this. So watch, I bring my hands back behind me, and I swivel the feet, switching, and then pressing the pelvis, lifting. Awesome. Sit back down, hands can come to the ground, maybe, and then switching, pivoting, lifting. So we've been focusing a lot on hip mobility. Keep switching that. Nice. One more time on each side. Very good. You should have seen class last night. It was a mess. They're having a hard time not doing perfect yoga poses. Good. Cross your ankles in front, roll onto your back, and then come through onto your knees and your hands. Spend the next 30 seconds or so on your own. Just move your spine by moving your head and your hips. We're going to still work some hip mobility, so watch me come into a neutral spine, tabletop. I'm going to pivot my right foot out, toes on the ground. So this is inward rotation of the thigh bone of the hip. Now from here, I'm going to pivot, heel in, toes out, knee up. Yep, and then the hands come forward and we sit the hips back. Now crawl up onto your hands, come all the way up. Right hand on right thigh, crawl your right foot out a little bit, and then just lunge into it. Beautiful. You can kind of rock in and out of it. It's nice, right? We introduced this movement last week in a flow. Now when we come back, hands to the ground, watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to lift my foot up and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Right knee comes down. So remember what we did here. Left foot pivots out, ball the foot on the ground. So that's inward rotation of hip. And most of us are very limited in this movement. So then we bring it up and around, toes point out, hands come forward, hips sit back. Go ahead and slowly rise. Take that left foot out another 2 or 3 inches or so. And then hands leaning into it. Hands come back down, and then the outer heel ankle lift, and we hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Onto your knees, curl your toes underneath, and now we're just hovering bear pose. Not bear dog yet, just bear pose. Palms press, feel your shoulder blades spread, almost like you're gonna round your upper back a little bit. Take your gaze slightly forward, take a deep breath in. Keep those knees bent, press your belly and chest, lower ribs to thighs, tailbone high, bear dog. Good, now press your right heel down toward the ground, just the right heel. And then pivot both heels to the right, to the left. So your left knee is staying bent, your left knee is staying really bent. Right leg is pressing straight. Now push through your hands, outer right hip high. Spin back to center, bend both knees, and then straighten just your left leg, left heel toward the mat. Now both heels out to the right, to the right, to the right. Right knee's bent the whole time. And then use your hands, push that left hip high. Back around to center, both knees bent. And then as the legs extend, it pushes us forward like a wave into a plank. Exhale, we'll come all the way down. Shoulders roll back away from the mat, pushing into your hands. Cobra, high or low, you decide. You can come all the way up with me or stay low. Just take your hips side to side, gaze left to right. And then a downward facing dog, nice and long, pressing into your palms. Feel the shoulder blades spread. A little walk all the way up to the top of your mat, coming into a wide stance. Feet as wide as the front of your mat, all the way out. Good. Grab your elbows now and reach your elbows down to the ground in between your big toes. So really stretch your spine and then start to sway from side to side. Grab your elbows the opposite way and go up and down, kind of shake it out, a little bit of a bounce. And let your hands fall down to the ground and on top of your feet. We're coming up super slowly. Hands up the shins, to the knees, to the thighs. And then hips are going to press forward a little bit, both arms reach to the sky. Turning the palms to face in, we're going to take it over to the right. Hips are going to press to the left. Maybe even closing your eyes, taking an extra breath. Back to center, inhale. And then exhale, leaning to the left, hips pressing to the right. Bring it up to center. Interlace your hands together, palms to the ceiling, and then notice which thumb is in front so we can switch that grip. Keep pressing up through your thumbs and feel your tailbone literally kind of tuck underneath, lengthen up through the front of your body, and with an exhale, reach behind, opposite thumb on the outside as you take it down for a bind. Shaking your head, knowing yes. Try to draw the shoulder blades towards each other. Let me show you real quick. Like you're holding your own hand. That's it. Now straight. Good. Add a little twist to the right. You can keep the bind. You can go left hand down if you like. Switch it out other side. Is this yours? Wow. Okay. Plastic water bottle. Back down around the center now. Alright, bend your knees, but keep your feet exactly where they're at. So knees bend about 90 degrees. We're going to reach both arms to the front of the mat. Arms reach to the front. Yep. Push your hips back. Get your booty back as much as you can. And almost like you're spreading your sits bones. Now plant your hands out in front of your toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhales, downward face. Great. All right, go ahead and slowly lift your right leg, bringing your heel to your butt. Open up your hip, but then notice your standing foot. Hover or pivot that left heel in. That's it. Now with an exhale breath, bring your right knee to the outside of your right elbow and hold. All right, step to the outside of your hand, heel on the mat, toes pointed out a little bit, and from here just kind of move around a little bit, this lizard pose. All right, now watch my left foot go straight up to meet the right. I'm in this active yogi squat, right? So I'm not gonna dump my butt and collapse. I'm gonna keep my butt up a little bit, hands to heart. Now hands go down, toes in or heels out, whatever works best. Forward fold. Then inhale breath, we rise. Exhale over to the right. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Back up, inhale breath, and then exhale, make a bind. Inhale, hips forward, lift your chest, and then exhale, let your knees bend as you descend. Now releasing your grip, bend your knees deeper and reach forward. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. All right, left leg lifts. Go ahead and bring the heel to your butt, stack the hip. Your right heel in and down toward the ground. Now exhale, that knee goes to the outside of the elbow. And we step outside. Move the hips this first time. So active yogi squat. Step your right foot up. Inhale. And then exhale, hands come down, toes point forward. Inhale, rise up. We're gonna go to the left, exhale breath. So every time we step with one foot, we'll go that direction. Inhale, exhale. Back to center, inhale, maybe even switching the bind. Exhale, reach behind. Inhale, and then exhale, let the knees bend. Bend deeper and reach, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. All right, we're gonna keep doing that. Inhales up, exhales down. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, step. Now inhale, left foot comes up, hands to the chest. Exhale, wide leg fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, reach behind. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Reaching forward, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left leg, inhale, lift and bend. Exhale, take a step. Right foot comes up, inhale, breath. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Going to the left, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, make your bind. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, fold forward. Reach forward, bend your knees, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhales up. Exhale, down. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, step outside. Left foot forward, inhale, hands hard. Exhale, fold, nice. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Follow the breath, inhale. Exhale, reach behind. Inhale, chest. Exhale, fold. Knees bend, inhale, reach. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhales down, last time, left side. Inhale, lift and bend. Exhale, step. Right foot comes up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, make a bind. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, come on down. Reach forward, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, breath. Inhale, down dog, exhale. Awesome stuff, everyone. Really getting into the hips. So I always like to follow the movement with some stillness, just settling in. Okay, inhale, right leg. Let's hold it straight, square off your hips, neutral pelvis. Now exhale, step toes to right wrist. So we're in a runner's lunge position. Or I'm sorry, like a warrior one setup. So back foot spins flat. Hug your outer right hip back. Now warrior one, rise up. All right, pull the lower front ribs in. Feel your tailbone tuck under. Exhale, lean forward, reach behind, interlace fingers, make a bind. So we're just going shoulder, hovering over thigh. We don't need to drop down inside. Inhale, come up, turn to the side, and then bend your left knee, hands to heart, side lunge, nice and deep. Feet are flat, butt is back, yeah. Now all I'm going to do is straighten my left leg and bring my arms out like wings. That's my inhale breath. Just halfway lifting. We don't want to come all the way up. Yep. Now exhale, bring it down and around. Back knee to the ground. Left foot's pressing down. Anjaneyasana, reaching up. So hands go behind the head on this first one. Move the ribs, dance it. Press down through your left foot, reach back up, inhale. And then exhale, your hands are gonna sweep, curl your back toes and lift your back knee. Hovering, it's like airplane, crescent lunge, arrow lunge, I call it. Now you've got some options on this first one. You can go to your fingertips, standing L, or warrior three, balancing. And this will be the only time through this sequence where we actually hold the pose and balance it. When it flows, we actually just move through the pose. Now exhale, hands down if they're not already on the ground. Set your left foot down and then bend both knees. chair pose. So your feet and knees are going to be apart. Feet and knees a little apart. Hips are back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Manage the distance. What I mean by this is you don't have to go so low. Inhale up. Exhales down. All right, left leg lifts. We're keeping a neutral pelvis, squared hips. Toes to the wrist. Back foot flat, warrior one, rising up. So see if you can take some of the bending and sensation out of your lower back by bringing the lower bottom ribs in. Exhale, make a bind, hovering shoulder over front thigh. Inhale, come up, turn to the side. Prayer hands, side lunge. Bend your right knee nice and deep. Feet are staying flat. Yeah, just like that. Don't come up too high, arms wide, straighten your front leg, inhale. And then exhale, crawl around, back knee comes down. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Bringing the hands behind head, move it around a little bit. Reach up, inhale. And back knee lifts, hands sweep, arrow lunge, crown of the head reaching. All right, coming forward, balancing, standing L or warrior three. Exhale, hands and right foot to the mat. Inhale, bend both of your knees, chair pose, hips are back nice and low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. All right, here we go. Right leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, step toes to wrist. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, bow with a bind. Inhale, rise, turn to the side. Exhale, bend left knee, side lunging. Leg straight, arms out, inhale. Exhale to the front. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana, reach up. Exhale, hands sweep, lift the back knee. Inhale, coming through, warrior three. Exhale, standing splits. Left foot down, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, step to toes, wrist. Inhale, warrior one, rise with it. Exhale, make a bind, shoulder hovering over thigh. Inhale, turn to the side. Exhale, side lunge. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, come around. Back knee down, inhale. Hands sweep, lift your back knee, exhale. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, hands to mat. Chair pose, inhale, yeah. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. Let's go, one more round. Right leg, inhale. child's pose. Typically, when the body is resting, the mind is restless. So you know what to do with it. Think louder than your thoughts. Think about your breath. Making our way back to down dog. Alright, so focus is going to be strength. Inhale, forward to plank. Keep pressing the earth away from you. So if my hand's between your shoulder blades, press your upper back into my hand. Let's go a little bit wider here with your hands. Just like this. Just fingers out. That's it. Now, left hand's going to stay where it is, and your feet are going to remain staggered on the mat. Reach your right hand up. Vasisthasana, side plank. Good. Now, make sure your left shoulder blade is moving down towards your left back pocket. That's it. Now, pull the lower ribs in. Option to float your right foot or stack it on top of the left. Keep pulling your heart forward. Yes. Right knee moves up to meet the chest. Step through, find warrior two. Warrior two. 1 minute, we're in it. Just be. Arms reaching long, bottom ribs pulling in, tightening, and then finding your drishti, your gaze over your right middle finger, or closing your eyes and gazing up at the third eye. It feels like you're going to slip or you're going to slide. Hug from the inner thighs. 3 more breaths. Straighten front leg, maybe even shorten stance a little bit. Reverse triangle. Triangle pose. As you move forward, move your hips back. To feel your top hip pushing toward the left side of your mat, your right shoulder drawing back. Just a little bit of this. Yes. Be with the breath. 3. 2. And 1. Rise up. Turn to the side. Heels come in. Hands on thighs. I definitely recommend moving. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to lift our heels up and down. Arms are going to hang, sway, or swing. You can kind of dance if you want. Heel tapping. Just letting the energy move. Getting the body loose. Unstuck in the hips. Keep that movement going. Just a minute. Bend your left knee, Skandasana, flying monkey. Right peace fingers, give a reach to the big toe. Maybe left arm spreads. Come to center, half lift. Pivot to the front, crooked lizard lunge, back knee down. Reach your right arm around, grab if you can. Your left shoulder is pulling back. Right hand to the mat. Three-legged dog, left leg up. Now like a scorpion, you're gonna sting, bring your right leg up, heel to your butt, right leg up, heel to your butt. Now shift forward like you're gonna do a plank like this. Now flip and sit. Left leg stays straight, that's why we come forward, shoulder, now lift. Wild thing, you got it. Get that left hip a little higher. Pigeon on the right. All right, so remember, we don't move our foot forward. We move the knee out and the hips back. Yeah, now go ahead and come on down and relax. Yeah, nice. Let's rise up onto our hands. I want you to feel something. I want you to notice your lower back. If you feel your lower back, pull your belly button in, literally. Now listen carefully. It's figure 4 down dog. Figure 4 down dog. Now you're going to take your left foot and hop it toward the middle of your mat. Now figure 4 with prayer hands. Bend your standing knee. Hands to heart. Sit your hips back. Keep your right foot flexed. Little lift of the chest. Now go left hand, left hip. Right piece fingers to the right big toe. Take it out to the side. Rise. So we did all this work to open up the hips to externally rotate the thigh. Now is the chance for that. It's like you're trying to scoop your right sit bone toward the mat. Your right heel up toward the ceiling. Yeah. Got a couple options from here. You can go to standing splits, play with handstand practice. You can fly your pigeon, bring the ankle back on the thigh, or you can cross leg forward fold in front or behind. You decide. Got a little bit of time. I'm here. Push up, up, up. Chin. You stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Keep pushing up, pull your ribs in. There it is, fingertips. I'll meet you back in down dog. Next level. Take a deep breath in and it out. All right, plank, 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 plank. Press the earth away, and then rotate. Finger or toes are pointing to the left. Left hand is reaching to the sky. Vasishtasana, staggered stance. I like. It gets those hips aligned. Now engage your lat. Think right shoulder blade into your back pocket, and then push the ground away so that shoulder blade moves away from your spine. Now you can float the leg or stack. Left knee to chest, step it through. Warrior 2. All right, here we go. 1 minute in the pose. Gain strength. Arms create length, 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 length. Either gaze over the middle finger or at the third eye. Underneath your belly button, bring that up and in. 3. Steady your breathing. 2. 1 more full breath. Straighten the legs, shorten the stance, reverse triangle up and back. Now come to center, you reach forward but hips shift back, triangle pose. Now press the top hip forward and move your left shoulder back. Subtle. Keep that. Yeah. Do this and go here. Now watch, feel this. Now adjust your foot to the front. Yes. Yeah. We're going 1 more full breath. Inhale, rise. Turn to the side. For those of you that are new, I'm sorry. This is just what we do. Alright. Heels in, goddess pose. The name of this song is called Shiva. Shiva is the destroyer. It's also the god of yoga. What does he destroy? That's the question. What is he helping destroy for each and every one of us? But if we look at this, we're in goddess. So the goddess that represents the destroyer is Kali. She shows up, cuts off all the stuff we don't need, makes room for strength, for grace. So let's find that space, that place. Tapping into the energy of Shiva and Kali, destroying, limiting beliefs, eliminating the parts of us that used to be weak, physically or mentally. Focus on the breathing, you can do this. Now, bring your arms up, tighten everything up, squeeze your fists, sink into it. That Kali energy, fierce, strong, everything's tight. Sink it deeper, 5, 4, tighter in your entire body. 3, squeeze everything till you're shaking. 2, and 1. Oh, yeah. Come on down, flying monkey. So there's a couple of you that are new in the room and you just did 2.5 minutes of goddess with us. That's pretty awesome. Reaching for the big toe, preparatory pose. Come up through center, crooked lizard to the front, toes out, back knee down, reach around and grab. Make sure you're pulling that right shoulder back. Right shoulder moves back. Okay, left hand to the mat. Send left leg back for three-legged dog. Left leg up in the air. Down dog splits. And then like a scorpion, heel to butt, and then shift forward like you're gonna sting, but then flip and sit. Now lift those hips, wild thing. Awesome. Turn your palm to face the floor. Now bring it around, pigeon pose. Just make sure you're not moving your foot forward. We want to do that to the knee. Move your knee out and back, and then shift your hips back into this. Onto your hands, pull the belly in, so underneath that belly button, suck it in. Then figure four down dog, figure four down dog, figure four down dog, yep. Right foot's gonna hop up, hop, hop, hop. Figure four stance, prayer hands. Chest up, hips back. Try to get your butt lower than your heart. Heart higher than your hips. Right hand, right hip, left piece fingers, big toe. Take it to the side, maintain the external rotation of the thigh. So you want your heel to scoop up toward the ceiling. Lift your chest, stay with your breath. Got options from here. You can fly the pigeon, ankle over thigh, standing splits, handstand, arm balance, cross leg, forward fold, front or back. Eventually back to downward dog. Alright everybody, really great job. Alright, I know I started things late, so we're gonna go a little bit past. Bend your knees, jump through to a seat onto your backs. We'll just knock out some back bends and wrap things up, okay? Alright, does anyone want extra fans? What's that? Oh, one vote. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this section here. I still have hope for an actual democracy, but you never know. All right, bridge or upward bow. Here we go. So we'll come up again. 2 of 3, bridge or upward facing bow. Push through your legs so your chest goes to the back of the mat. Exhale, come on down, relax. we go. Last one. Bring it up. Crazy, right? Now push your chest toward me. Use your legs. Yes. 3, 2, and 1. Just like we started, knees go side to side. Bring your feet and knees together. Cross your right thigh over your left. Hug your knees up to your chest. Supta Gomukhasana. Pull your knees in a little bit more. Keep that right leg crossed on top. Bring your legs to the left for a twist. Scoot your left hip back and crawl your left shoulder blade out from underneath. Bring it back around to center and switch. So now left thigh crosses over right. Knees hug to chest. Get the feet to spread.
Does everybody dream?
Keeping that left thigh crossed over the right. Both legs go to the right side. Twist. Scoot the right hip back a little bit and wiggle your right shoulder blade out toward the right side of the mat. Bringing it back around to center for happy baby. Hold on to your feet and extend your legs out wide. Up to a seat, and thus of course you need to leave. Now Shavasana is what you're going to be doing. If you need to leave at 10:30, it is 10:30. Otherwise, seated, forward fold, legs out in front, kind of wiggle the hips back, flex the feet, reach up both hands, fold forward. As you sit up, bring your hands behind you, forearms on the mat, fingers underneath your butt. Keep your feet flexed, don't point, and then lift your chest, fish. Push your chest to the ceiling. Lion's breath, yeah. And then we'll counter that with a plow. Coming all the way down to the ground. Take your feet over your head, touch the toes to the mat. Welcome to skip plow and shoulder stand. I'm not a big fan of that shoulder stand. Down to relax, body just melting into the mat. Full surrender. breath in. Coming back with some slow, easy movements. Eventually bending your knees and rolling over to one side. And up to a seat. Noticing what has changed, what you might be feeling a little bit more or less of from your practice today. And bringing hands together at heart center. We'll all take a deep breath in together. And now for an Om. Inhale. Shanti, 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 peace, namaste. Thanks for being here, everyone. You really did great in that class. That was awesome. Sometimes it's nice to have a really small class, a smaller group. Felt really good today. So thanks for being here. Appreciate it.